Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from 0 to 200k in EAFC. If you're on the lower end of things and you need some coins, or if you just want an extra 200k, you're in the right place. And all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and if you do need some coins or your weekend league game played, well, if you've got a team like this, you're probably fed up of teams like this or this, and whether you want your favorite cards as a Redfoot Champs card, or maybe you just want some coins to get who you want, so you can finally beat the sweats like me, then head over to skycoach.gg, make sure to pick the amount of coins or rank that you want, use pro recall 10 for 10% off at checkout, and enjoy. Okay, we do start by putting out big budget filters. Same for 1k to a million. You can start at a later point, of course, to build from 1k to 200k. You're here. Now, realistically, the places you want to go first, marquee matchups is the key. Now, we'll go over this properly in a moment. The thing that you can do if you just go through your club, see if you've got bronzes and silvers, untradables, whatever it is, you can get these two done. So both of these give you a return of a pack. It's tradable. They're both, I mean, that on its own is a minimum of around 1.2k. This on its own is a minimum of about 1.2k as well. Both of them together on the higher end, I mean, you can get promo cards in them. Any promo card that is usually a common gold or a rare silver is available in these packs. Now, the other thing you can do to get these essentially free is your daily bronze and silvers. You do get rares out of these, so essentially you can get them done for free. Now, when we head over to the marquee matchups, you can craft this using the premium mixed league upgrades and things like that, but it's a very cheap SBC. You're looking at 15,000 coins on the higher end, and I mean, look at how basic the requirements are. You've just got Swiss and German players, leagues minimum 4. Realistically, that's it. There's a little bit of a rating, there's a little bit of chemistry. Same for all of these. There isn't a lot to them. So it's very simple to go ahead and do these, get these done very cheaply, get them completed, and get the return of usually 30, 40, 50k. It's very, very easy to make a lot of coins off of marquee matchups. Now, of course, if you're on the lower end, you're going to need to do filters to build from the bottom. And my favorite one that we've had this year has been this one here. So Premier League, England, Gold Rare, and Man City. Now, the lowest player in this is actually one of the best players in the game if we look at special cards, which is Walker. But we've got Stones, Grealish, and of course, we've also got the likes of Foden. Now, I believe we should be seeing Walker. Actually, no, not at the minute, because he's been in a promo. So although Walker is the cheapest, he's not actually that much cheaper than the other guys. So he's very similar in price to your Grealish, your Foden, and of course also your Stones. Now, all we've got to do is find the biting point for these ones, which I think is like 5.3k. And of course, guys, if you've seen this filter before, I do apologize, but this is just to start on the lower end so we can push up further. So looking at the 5k range, realistically, you just want to go from around here. We're looking for, if we can, a 4.6. You know, EA tax on this is 250. 4.6 means, I mean, if we sell him at 5.2, actually we can pick up a 4.8, and we're making like a 200 coin-ish profit. Now, I think we've missed that Grealish there. As you can see, we definitely did. So that was probably in the money for us. What we'll do is we'll pop this down to 4.8. We'll do a little bit of sniping like this. The compare price clearly was not my bag today, so it was not working as well as we would have liked it. And as you can see, neither is my mouth. So, you know, these things happen. You can make mistakes, but don't worry, we're still gonna cook. So we're gonna do a little bit of 10 count before we move on, but you can see the filter and you guys know how to use it. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh, we've missed a very, very good snipe there. And I'm going to move on because that actually hurts a little bit. Now, the next step, if you're kind of moving up to like the 20k mark, which is kind of what you want to do, build from those filters, use the marquee matchup, that kind of thing, and then move up to that kind of 30, 40, 20, whatever it is mark. Now, my favorite one, really easily, is just going to be a minimum 10 to 50, goalkeeper, and then Brazil. And that's pretty simple because you've just got the likes of Alisson, Edison, really, really easy one. Now, if we take off goalkeeper on this one as well, you're also going to have the likes, if we have a look along here, we should have Casemiro as well, so you can do that one, and then it's got a bit of a more mixed sort of selection, and then you've also got an extra player in there, so you've got that option there as well. Now, the main thing you want to really do next is go for specials. Now, the first special that comes to mind for me is always going to be a team of the week. So if we have a look there, here at 35k right now, very easy to trade off of. Obviously, we've still got the tradable team of the week SBC, which is really easy to make a bit of profit there as well if you can craft that using, of course, premium mixed league method, which is always linked down below in the videos. You can also make yourself a bit of bank there. So if we knock this down to 34, and we have a go here, 34, seems like actually there's some for 32. So EA tax on 32, if we go 10%, it's going to be 3.2, and then we half that, it's going to be about 1.6. So it seems like maybe they're even cheaper. So Okay, so that's kind of where, yeah, for 32 is where we want to sell. So if we go for 30, we're making 400 coins a card, which isn't quite right, I think. We should probably go, if we go 29.5, we're making just shy of a K, but it is a really easy filter. I mean, as you can see there, we've got a player coming up straight away. Trippier, actually probably one of the better England players at the minute. I've been so disappointed watching England play just because we clearly have some brilliant players. You haven't played Palmer, who is a brilliant player. You haven't let our best players flourish, and it's just not nice to see, because that man Palmer, that man could do a lot for us. And he's had under a game. You guys like that one. I know you guys. That was a funny joke. I know you guys found that funny. Now we're going to move on from my funny jokes all the way over to the new promo, because the new promos are the best to go for. So we've got this one here. You've got two versions of special item on this. I don't know why. You've got two options we can go for. Now, unfortunately, Bazenic, I think, goes for like 25k. I want to check. Let's just have a look here. If we go on the transfer market, I've got one on my listings. If we go on the transfer list, I think he's one that had a 25k lock, but it seems like he's gone a little bit under. So Bazenic, so I can't seemingly list him for below what is there. I don't know why, but apparently you can. Seemingly other people can, so that's a bit weird. So maybe I'll have to do that on the web app or something. But if we go 20k, 22, you've got this one here. So really easily, you've got a filter straight off the bat, just going on that sort of speciality. And this is what you want to do on the lower end of things. It is just about staying on specials, going for not really much change in it. You know, you can just go special. If we have a look here, let's have a look at that. Valamali, once again, you've got cards there that you can just build up of. You know, even if you're only making 20, 30, 40k, doing these filters and then moving on to something better, that's just the way to do it. You know, if we go over to even the Premier League in some of these, so if we have a look on scroll down, I don't know what this one is because there's two different types. You can go League One. I think there's, you got Mizzagati and then you got Fieta, both of them, really easy filter. We can then scroll over to the Serie A. We've got Okafor. Have we got anyone else there? No. So it's this simple, guys. You can find some filters on these new promos. Then we've got Tuchemeni. Yeah, that's gonna be an insane card. I loved his SBC. I won't be putting any coins into another Tuchemeni, but I loved an SBC. What is this one? Because it seems somewhat different. I don't really get the difference between these. It's very odd the way they've done it. You can, of course, do Prem. Now, obviously, we've got Kiwar, we've got Mudryk, we've got Dragusin, we've got McTominay. All of these have really came in line. So when you go, you know, 20, 30, 40, you can then hop on the Prem one. And that's really easy. And it's definitely not a difficult line to go down. And then we can go on here. So this is what I don't get about this promo, is like why there are two different versions of special. I think it's like one's plus and one's not. I think it's a chem thing. But, you know, you can see here, Palmer looking... I might buy him, guys. What was it? If I can snipe Palmer for 1.5 mil, I'll take him. But 1.7 just seems so damn steep for this card. Now, he's got 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. It looks gorgeous. Is he going to see the pitch? That's the main thing. I think he will, which is why I'm probably going to try and invest in one. If I can get one at 1.5, at least I know that I'm not going to lose as much coins if he does drop. But that is a nice card. And it's just, the thing is, I've got Saka, but he could be the striker and or vice versa. You know, we can fiddle things around. It could be a cool card to have. So I'm going to have a look into it, and I will be doing a big team video soon. But make sure to subscribe for more.